Hey folks, I thought it would be a good day to do a little video clip update of where things are at. It's Monday, April 12th. So here we are in the driveway and we're just about ready to go to the farmer's market with our plants this coming weekend. So here we have the hot peppers, and even though they look small, believe me, they're much healthier and happier than they were the last few years. Especially healthy this year, the eggplant. Last year they were all marked up from bad weather, and this year they're looking good and healthy. And we have sweet peppers, and then we have the tomatoes. And just to show, in the transplanting video that we did on Cherokee Purple, how those have advanced. These that are left in this tray right here are the Cherokee Purples that I demonstrated the transplanting on. Let's just walk over to the main garden. Over here, I've really enjoyed working in my staging area this year. So this is where I keep things as they're getting ready to be transplanted or worked on. Here's a couple of trays of my experimental hot peppers, and you can see the different foliage colors. Quite a few of these hot peppers are purple foliaged. This is the dwarf project for me this year. So if you're watching this, anyone who's involved in the dwarf project, these are the ones that are going to be taking the project forward in my yard. Down here we've got the Asian greens that are left following my planting of the garden, and flowers, basil, scallions. And we'll walk over to the main garden now. We've been working on that. This has been just an incredible year for our azaleas. Actually, all the spring flowering plants have been spectacular this year. It's just the type of spring that we've had. And the blueberry plants are looking really loaded this year. Got a lot of blossoms. Here's the garlic patch. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, I dug a few plants, one of each type, and found that they weren't ready yet. And then upon reading that you harvest it once these are both hardneck types, so they'll send up a central flower shaft, and once the foliage turns about half brown, it's time to harvest. Today, planted squash and cucumbers. Here are the 2 rows that are all ready to accept the potatoes. And now, looking like they're struggling in the hot sun, but they're actually fine, are the 2 rows of spring greens. We've got all kinds of Asian greens in this row. And back here, kale, chard, spinach, and lots of beets in both rows. You can taste those salads now. We just really love our greens. And I guess the only other thing I'll show, just because it looks nice right now, is our spring flower shade garden. And it's interesting that each winter this dies down to nothing, and then it looks like there's nothing alive in here. And then the weather gets warm and we water the garden, and all of a sudden things start popping up. So you can see Solomon seal and one of our favorite perennials, Virginia bluebell, green and gold down there with the yellow flowers, some Jacob's ladder, bleeding heart, different types of ferns. So that's the scoop. It's a gorgeous day, and I'm just dipping in and out of work. I guess we'll end with a little picture of Mocha and Buddy here. Hey guys! Buddy keeps an eye on the yard and likes to eat the bees, and Mocha just likes to keep an eye on me typically and wants to know where we always are. So I hope everyone's having a great gardening season, and we'll catch you again soon.